Hello learners, this is Madam Latricia Manda with another lesson of humanities and social studies. Remember, we are in the third week of doing our online lessons, and this happened to be lesson number 5 of our online. So today we'll be looking at something concerning the Greek religion. The Greek religion. Remember, we are still on the same topic, the Greek civilization, but this is just a continuation from where we stopped last time. So today we'll start from here, the Greek civilization. I would want each one of you to pay full attention to the video as we are watching, so that you should be able to mention the gods of Greece, and you should be able to state the function of each god. And also you have to know the reason why the Greeks never formed an empire. The last thing I want you to know by the end of this lesson is that you should be able to know the culture of the Greeks. So watch the video and pay your full attention to it, so that you should be able to know all these things. Now, to begin with, the gods of Greece. We are starting our lesson by looking at the gods of Greece. The region played an important role in the Greek civilization. The Greeks believed in many gods. Here are some of the gods that were worshipped in Greece. We want to look at some of the gods that were worshipped in Greece. Number 1, Zeus. This is the father of all gods and lord of weather. The father of all gods and lords of weather in Greece. Number 2, the Hera. This one, she was the wife of Zeus and Bute. She was the wife of Zeus and Bute. Number 3, Poseidon. Poseidon, the god of the sea who caused storms when angry. This is the god of the sea who caused storms when angry. Number 4, we have Dionysus. Dionysus is the god of wine. Dionysus is the god of wine. They have many gods in Greece. So we are still looking at these gods. Number 5, we have the Apollo. This one is the god of light and music. The god of light and music. Number 6, Athena, a goddess of wisdom and peace. Athena is a goddess of wisdom and peace. Number 5, Ares. This one is the god of war. Number 8, Artemis. Artemis. This one is the goddess of moon. And number 9, we have the Hermes. Hermes is the messenger of gods and ruler of the winds. Proceeding with our lesson, let us look at why did the Greeks never form an empire. The Greeks never formed an empire, but why? So we want to look at some of the reasons why these people didn't form the empire. Greece is a mountainous country. These mountains made traveling and communication between the cities difficult. Because of those mountains, it made the travelings between countries or between the cities difficult. As a result, the Greeks did not form an empire. How can they form the empire? Because there is no any means of traveling, since it's a mountainous country. So this is the reason why they did not form an empire. Furthermore, the Greeks were not united. They are not united. Where there is no unity, it's difficult to form an empire. Now let us look at culture of the Greeks. Remember, culture means the way how people can live their life. The way how people live their life. So we want to look at the lifestyle of these Greeks. The Greeks' way of life. The lifestyle of the Greeks people. The Greeks' way of life. Sparta was created as a strong military state. From the age of 7, boys in Sparta lived in barracks where they were trained to use weapons. Whenever a boy reaches the age of 7 in Greek, mainly these Sparta people, they lived in barracks where they were trained to use weapons. At the age of 7, just imagine. So at the age of 18, they joined men's barracks as soldiers. Boys were not allowed to marry until they had fought in a war. Girls were expected to be fit in order to bear strong children who would be soldiers. Unlike Sparta, Athens was busy with education and trade. This trade means business. So these people were just busy doing their businesses and going to school. And we also talked about these things when we were differentiating the Sparta from Athens. We're looking at the differences of these Athens and Sparta. So we mentioned some of the things that are here in their cultures. I hope you remember those things. Now let us look at the contributions of Greek civilization to the modern world. Contributions of the Greek to the modern world. Contributions of Greek civilization to the modern world. What did they do? Number one, in philosophy. What are some of the things that they contributed in terms of philosophy to the modern world? Philosophy means love of wisdom. So Greek philosophy has contributed a lot to the world, to the whole world, in terms of politics, education, just to mention a few, but there are so many other things that they contributed. A philosopher is a person who studies philosophy. A philosopher is a person who studies philosophy. The most common Greek philosophers include Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. The most common Greek philosophers are Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. So let us look at history. In terms of history, what did they contribute to the modern world? So Greeks have produced a number of historians who also contributed to the world. The common Greek historian includes Herodotus and Thucydides and Herodotus. In science and mathematics, what did the Greeks contribute? Notable Greek scientists and mathematicians include Pythagoras, Hippocrates, Thales, and Democritus. These are the things they contributed in terms of mathematics and science. The things they contributed in science and mathematics, notable Greek scientists and mathematicians include Pythagoras, Hippocrates, Thales, and Democritus. Alright, good learners, this marks the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for being there, sparing your precious time just to attend to the lesson. I really appreciate your time. Stay home, stay safe. Remember to follow all the COVID-19 precautionary measures since COVID-19 virus is real. This has been Madam Latricia Manda. Bye bye for now. Till next time.